This is Malachi McCoy of Malachi Draws. Thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel. Here we are checking out my process for drawing the amazing Spider-Man from the upcoming Spider-Man Homecoming movie. You'll notice I started out with a basic circle and then added the jawline, chin, and front of the face. For this position, you see I draw the full eye on the left side and barely a quarter on the right. And what that does is creates the illusion of depth and that he has his head slightly turned to one side. You'll notice I kind of move all around the page, and you also notice that I'm switching my grip. The way I hold my pencil is not the way that a person would hold their pencil if they were writing a letter. Sometimes I hold it to the side before I decide to commit to a line. I started this particular piece with a red cool erase pencil, simply because, as you can see, it makes the lines a lot lighter, and so then it's easier to correct things as I go along. And then I can always come back with a darker cool erase pencil, or I can use an HB pencil. Here you can see I'm adding the lines for Spider-Man's costume. Notice the ones that are going around the head. I curve slightly at the top of the head, and what that does is helps us to see that the mask is form-fitting and it fits the shape of his head. And it again is one of those ways to create depth with your drawings. At this point, I do decide to come in with an HB pencil and start darkening in those lines. Keeping the lines that I like and either ignoring or erasing the lines that I don't. As you can see, I have to, as I mentioned earlier, I have to move the paper around so that you can see me darkening those lines in. And I'm just going to stop talking for a while and let you enjoy the process. Now, as you can see, I'm starting to add some detail with that same HB pencil through those lines in to show the telescoping or telescopic, I'm not sure how you say that, feature on the lenses of Spider-Man's suit, and then shaded it in to make it look darker. You also see I threw a little bit of shading in behind where his ear is, and all those little things help to make your picture really pop. You do the same thing under the chin, adding some shadow to create some depth, and then just a little bit of shading all the way throughout the drawing. Here you can see I'm adding some more lines for the costume. Notice I'm not drawing those lines straight, but I'm allowing them to represent the contour or the shape of Spider-Man's body. Doing the same thing with those lines that come across perpendicularly. You can see I'm adding some more shadow and created the wrinkles. Here you can see me using my my Copic multi-liner. I believe this was the .01. And again, just adding a few details with that. When inking a drawing, it's not really necessary to completely ink everything, especially when you're doing the contours of the body or head. Just putting in some of the lines helps to add a nice effect. And even though it's quote unquote unfinished, our eyes kind of fill in the rest of the detail without us having to actually put it in. So this essentially completes the drawing. As you can see, I'm adding the inks for the webbing on his head. And then in just a minute, I'm going to use a Copic sketch marker B24 and also a colorless blender to add the background. Thank you for tuning in. If you like what you saw here, please like and subscribe so that you can get a notification for my upcoming videos. Also, I am giving away this particular drawing. All you have to do is subscribe to my Instagram channel. Simply search Malachi Draws, like the picture, and share it, and be entered in a chance to win this drawing, and I'll ship it to you anywhere in the world for free. Thanks for your time.